Good evening, friends. How's everybody doing out there? Happy Sunday. Oh my goodness, it feels way later than 5:40 right now. Woo! I'm Nicole from Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop here in Pelham, New Hampshire, and I'm here with a friend you haven't seen in a while.
Very long while.
I've seen her, but you guys haven't seen her. This is Cheryl from Bits and Pieces. Cheryl, you've gotten out of doing comment sold for a
I
long
have. I
time.
really have.
How'd you do that?
There's been a lot of other people that we can just, hey,
Yeah.
I think you should go try this out. It's really fun. It is really
Yeah.
fun.
Well, yeah. So Heather has the night off tonight. So Cheryl is going to stand in and help me as my helper to be able to show you some really great products that we've brought to you tonight. But man, it's dark outside now. It feels like it's like 9 o'clock at night, but it's not. We're in New Hampshire here. So we had our fallback of the time. But I heard that there was like states that don't do it anymore.
They said don't do it anymore.
We still do it.
We
So
still do it.
we're tortured by the daylight right now. But we have some great products to show you tonight, so stick with us. We have had an awesome weekend here at the store. Yes, we have a brick and mortar store here in Pelham, New Hampshire. As we always say, we are 30 miles north of Boston and 30 miles south of Manchester, New Hampshire. Where does that put us on the map? Well, if you know where Massachusetts is and you know where Boston is, we are right on the border. Yeah, we're in the middle.
In the middle.
In the middle
Kind of.
of Canada and
Yeah,
Massachusetts.
somewhere like,
We'll do that.
goes like this.
Yeah, like that.
Like that.
Canada, Massachusetts, New
New
Hampshire.
Hampshire.
Right there. Yeah, but we're actually on the line of Massachusetts and New Hampshire right there. So we're not very far from the major highways actually to get to us. But we do have a brick and mortar store and we are open 7 days a week. And this weekend we had, well, Friday into this weekend, we had a crossover of two shop hops. So we just finished up with our all New England shop hop, which was amazing and awesome. We had 83 stores. We are one of 83 stores that participated in that. And we saw almost 900 shoppers.
Yeah.
Actually, we might have crossed over for that 900 shoppers come to our store for the 2 months. It was awesome. It was so exciting to see everyone who was part of that hop that joined us and a lot of new faces, which was always amazing to us. We love to see our trusty old friends and we absolutely love to see our old faces come to visit, to old faces like, I mean, people who have been with us for the 23 years that we've been here, to maybe, you've been a regular for the past year, and then to gaining new friendships with people. So it's really, really exciting. And we're seeing a lot of our old friends that are actually bringing new friends with them. So we absolutely love that. We love sharing, quilting, and sewing, and just having a good time with everyone. We do really love that. So, not only did we just end our all New England shop hop, but we have just gotten done with the spectacular shop hop. That had 4 different shops in it, all New Hampshire, central New Hampshire to southern New Hampshire was in that. And we had a great turnout for that too. We were able to collect a lot of canned food for and non-perishables for the Liberty House. And I did hear that we're going to be doing another drive with the local Boy Scouts, actually, to do another canned food drive. So I think they're going to talk about that tomorrow. But it's awesome. We love everybody's generosity and how people have just been able to be generous as well as have a great time with the shop hop that was going on.
Yeah.
We also had great turnout in the store, so much going on, so much fun. And Debbie Brown was in town. So Debbie Brown is a handy quilter educator, and she was at our shop doing educational event on our long arms. So this place was hopping this weekend. It was awesome. It was so exciting to see everybody. Debbie Brown that Handy Quilter National Educator is actually coming back in a few short weeks. She'll be here the week before Thanksgiving. So if you're interested in taking long arm classes from a Handy Quilter educator, definitely go onto our websites. You do have to look under the collections tab and then under long arm education to find those classes. So do that. She's an awesome teacher. She has taught me a lot. She is just full of information. And as I hear, one of Handy Quilter's oldest employees
The oldest
too,
employees.
to be with the company. So that's just so awesome that
is
she is willing to share her expertise and all the information on, different how to quilt this and do some fun different ideas of teaching. She has an immense amount of patience and just a really fun way of teaching people how to learn. So it's always exciting to see her and have her in house. Again, she's coming back in November. So look for those classes. All right, friends. Let's see who we have on tonight. Bill, you're going to have to tell me who we have on tonight because I don't have any comments yet on my app. So, do a big shout out and hello if you are watching us live. Tell us where you're watching us. If you're watching us on Facebook or if you're on the app, definitely let us know. Do a big hello. I don't have anybody on there yet, so hopefully I have.
I just have Barbara
Oh, you do?
and
Hello, Barbara.
I have Linda, and that's about it.
Oh, Karen, there we go. They just popped up on mine. So maybe maybe I tuned in late actually. So hello to Karen from Buffalo. We've got Darlene from Minnesota. Jenny's watching us from Indiana. We've got Brenda on. Oh, Carol says she's on the app. Okay, great. I'm seeing lots of people now coming on. All right, I thought it was the only one on here.
Also loves your earrings.
Oh, you love my earrings? Actually, shout out to the Squanicook Quilters Guild, because that's where I got these earrings, was actually their show. They had a little stand in that quilters. Oh, what do they call it? The guild's booth. And somebody within the guild actually made these earrings. So cool, right? I'm always looking for fun, different quilting earrings. So, point me to them if you know of people who make more jewelry that's like quilting style, because I love it. It was really fun. I'm not sure who in there, the Squanicook Guild, actually made them, but thank you for making them because I bought them and I think they're adorable too. Thanks, Carol. All right, friends. Who else? Oh, we got a lot of friends that are actually on the app with us. We've got Carla, we've got Brenda, and Fran is watching us. Love it. So exciting. Okay. Are you on Facebook? Or
I'm on Facebook.
yeah, who's on there?
You already covered everybody.
Woohoo! All right, all right. So, as you guys can see, we do broadcast. We actually broadcast in 3 different ways. We broadcast on our website, so you can go to bnpquilts.com to see this. A little bubble pops up anytime we go live. You can watch us on our app, the Bits and Pieces app, and you can also watch us live on Facebook. All of those actually, I don't know about our website, but I do know that through Facebook and through the app you can watch us on replay. So if this 5:30 time kind of doesn't jive for you on a Sunday, maybe you're having family dinner or something like that, don't worry, you can always watch us later. Although I did hear of someone, and I'm not going to tell who it was, used to watch us underneath the table at the family dinner.
Someone used to do that?
Yeah, she had, oh, I gotta tell secrets, but I won't tell who it was. She has hearing aids.
Oh, that's
So
chill. That's a good idea.
don't say who it is.
I said that was chill.
Oh, Jill. Okay, I thought you said Jill. I was like, I don't think it was Jill. So, anyways,
no.
but yeah,
That's
she
super
she
chill.
could actually hear us in their hearing aids, so no one actually knew because you're on your phone. So she could watch us underneath and listen to us. So if there was any really cool products she wanted, she could just slyly hit the add to my cart and then check out, and no one would even know. She just pretends she's eating dinner with the
Some of the
family.
staff that have jobs at their daily jobs on Monday,
Yeah.
we watch. There may be somebody
Oh,
watches it on their phone.
oh boy, the secrets are coming
Yeah.
out. So, anyways, if you can't do that during your dinner time with the family, don't worry.
Don't worry.
You can watch us on the replay. Absolutely. So, all right. So, all right, friends. All right. How do you get this stuff into your cart? Because we've got some great stuff. Some great stuff to get ready for the new year. Some events that are going on right now that you might want to be involved in. And we've got some good stuff. I didn't know coming. Yeah, I know. We can't tell the secrets.
Can't tell the
How
secret.
about like, well, we won't tell the person on the person, but we give you great ideas that you can do it too.
You can do it too.
Yeah,
I'm
right. Yeah.
supporting you in doing that too.
Shh, we won't say anything. What stays at the quilt shops, what's
Yeah.
not at the quilt shop stays at the
What
quilt.
happens
Yeah.
on the app or the Facebook stays on there. Okay.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
got you.
that's too funny. Fran is actually saying she loves her hearing aids for that same
That's a
reason.
good
I know, right?
idea.
Yeah. Oh, too
I'm gonna have
funny.
to look into that.
Fun, I know. Because when you have an earbud in your ear, they can
They
see
can see
that,
that.
right? I
Right.
know. See, there are benefits to having hearing aids for
Mhm.
sure. Absolutely. All right, friends. Okay, so let's get you ready for being able to maybe find out about this really pretty quilt that I have hanging behind me and some other fun activities that are going on around our shop. All right, so I said we are broadcasting live on our website where you can put any of these items into your cart on our website. You can also watch along on Facebook and be able to put these items into your cart. Now, a little bit harder, and we always get the questions of how do I put items into my cart when I'm watching on Facebook? So you have to use the comment section down below. So if you look down below, we're up live, but it says comments. You have to actually write sold space in the item number. You're going to see these items above my head that actually have an item number directly attached to it. You have to write sold space in that item number to be able to get those items into your cart. The tricky part is then you have to, at the end of the show, you have to go to Facebook Messenger and check out. If you don't check out, then you're not going to get any of the items. And we want you to make sure that you can get those items. We do ship everywhere. And if you do purchase over $100, you are going to get free shipping. So we have some fun stuff tonight that might just put you up to that. So that's awesome. All right, our app. The Bits and Pieces app actually is available through Apple. If you have an Apple on the Apple apps purchase,
Yeah.
right?
App Store.
Or App Store, sorry. And then Google Play is
Google
your
Play.
app store for Google. So you can go on, type Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop, and you're going to find out that you're going to see that app. Download it. It's free. It's really easy way to see us go live during these kind of selling events. And there's a whole catalog of things in there. Now, it's not everything that's in our shop. Just go to bnpquilts.com to see everything that's in our shop. Because sometimes, like, we're talking about stuff and you want more of the fabric, just go to our website to be able to look those items up and you'll be able to get them. All right. Carla likes that quilt behind us.
I do
Yeah,
too.
it's really pretty, isn't it? Yeah, it is gorgeous. So we're going to get to that one in just a minute. Yes.
They're in the wrong order.
They're in the wrong order. Even what I have for orders.
Or they got right order.
This is correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Well, it's underneath this one is first.
Oh, so we did a teaser.
So maybe
How about we did that on purpose as a teaser?
take it off and I just flip it. How about if we just leave it and we'll do this one first?
Okay. Sure. Okay.
Or we could lift. I don't know. This is a
No,
really good
let's do
teaser.
this one first.
Do this one first. Well, then he's got to do the other one first.
No, that's fine.
That's fine.
Eh,
He can do that.
Oh, fine, Carla. I guess what? Since we know how much you really like that quilt behind us, we're going to put that one up as one of our next comings. Okay. All right. So we won't make you wait too long for that one. And then we're going to flip it over and be able to see that. Okay. So, first item that we do have up tonight is actually one that's kind of dear to my heart. Man, this year went by so fast, and we need to get ready for
Right.
2026. Woo! And this is a calendar, a beautiful calendar that you could put up anywhere you'd like. You could put it, yeah, I know it's hard with that light, huh? You can hang it up anywhere in your quilt room, in your kitchen, wherever you need a calendar.
In your office.
In your office. Oh yeah, you have your office at work. Yeah. So this is the newest calendar by Studio 180, and it actually shows a variety of different quilts by Studio 180. Now it does tell you what the name of them each one of these are so that you can then go further and purchase the pattern for them. But they are just beautiful quilts. I really like that. I like to be able to look at the different quilts as the day goes by, right?
Yeah.
Man, this year has
The
gone
cover
by
is
so
beautiful.
fast. Yeah. That's called Radiance, actually. That has been really a popular quilt. We do have that pattern on bnpquilts.com. Actually, I think we've
And we
got
have all of
all
them.
of these. We might have to get that one. Yeah, I think we actually have every one of these on bnpquilts.com. BN, yeah. So you can look at every month is a different quilt on there. So great way to get your hands on those beautiful looking landscape of quilts. All right, then we have, what are we going to do next? The bag. Okay. All right, guys, we have had these in our closet, and I was like, take that out. It is awesome.
Some of the staff have already purchased these.
Yes.
Yes. If you're looking for something that's a project bag, this thing unzips all the way around. So if you got some gigantic blocks, or if you already got a quilt thing that's already cut out, this is like.
So this is a
Yeah.
Tula Pink Owl extra large project bag. These are incredibly limited quantity. We do not have too many of these, but they've actually been in our closet and haven't come out. They are in hot demand. And like Cheryl said, it has a zipper that goes around two sides. So it's a half zipper, as you can see.
Yeah.
Right over there. See the pink? It goes along here. And it's vinyl. So it is foldable and bendable. Great project bag to have. Yes. By Tula Pink. So high demand item that we're bringing you here. It is 20 inches by 20 inches. So this is a big bag to be able to put any of your projects in. Get it here. It is $34.99 for that project bag. Incredibly limited quantity on that one. Okay, now we're doing this guy.
Yep.
Oh, Carla, this is what you've been waiting for. This is actually introductory priced tonight. So let me step back to get out of the way to show you this quilt. This quilt is called Haven Harmonious Quilt Kit. You are going to get everything in the quilt kit to create the entire top as well as the binding. This is by one of our favorite designers, Jason Yenter. And this is from that Harmonious line of fabrics. Now, this one is introductory pricing tonight for only $99.99. The sizing of this quilt,
83 by 83.
thank you, 83 by 83. Yes, you heard the bell. We haven't had that bell for a little while, actually. Gorgeous fabrics. Again, Cheryl's going to show you those fabrics that are in that quilt kit. It does use the Jason Yenter kind of fashionable border fabric to go around the outside and all the way around, as well as those complementing colors that are just so beautiful. This is a lot of. We've got flying geese, we've got half square triangles, four patches, and squares that come together to make this gorgeous line. Absolutely beautiful. And it's only $99.99. And we have another quick grab item that you may want to just boost over your free shipping to get this item too. So again, in this kit, you are getting the pattern and all of the fabric to create the top, as well as your binding is in there for only $99.99.
Now we're going back in order.
Yes, Barbara likes that one. Yeah, I would definitely say confident beginner. You could totally work your way through that quilt. Absolutely. Are we taking this one down?
I think so.
All right. So that one is remember that was an introductory priced quilt kit. So get your hands on that one before it is gone for sure. All right, next item that we do have up is the Easy Strip table runner, because there's a lot of people watching football today, that's for sure. And we have the Easy Strip Table Runner. Do we have this one up, or is this just a kit? Just a kit? All right. So this is a football style, as you can see, football fabric. And I can take it out so you can see. This is a great way to use those Easy Strip Table Runners, which use 1.5 yards of fabric to make a table runner. This one is for that football lover in your house, or maybe you might want to make this as a Christmas present for that football runner. This number 103 is a 1.5 yard cut of the fabric. It's already cut 1.5 yards for you to be able to make the Easy Strip table runners. And that's going to look like this. That's the Easy Strip table runner. We're going to have that one up next. But this is the fabric kit only. So this one is fabric. Now we sell these separate, the 1.5 yard cuts separate, so that you can make as many of these table runners as you want when not having to buy multiple of the pattern. All right, next one up is this Easy Strip table runner. Man, this thing never dies. And I will tell you that it is addictive when you start making these strip table runners. Absolutely. You're going to use a 60-degree ruler of any style, and you can make a bunch of different kinds of stripped table runners, just like this one here. They're really, really fun. So doing any of the Jason Yenter line that does those border strips, you can use those. Any fabric that has a horizontal for repeat or is a horizontal repeat, you can make those stripped table runners with them. They're really very, very fun.
And the unique thing about that fabric is the football field fabric. It isn't a border stripe, but it looks like one.
Ooh, okay. So Bill is saying that the unique thing about that football fabric is it is not actually a border stripe fabric, but it looks like it. It does have the multiple repeats on it so that you can use and make this table runner for a football season, right? And you know what I do as a something fun to kind of do? Because the Super Bowl always is around Valentine's Day. I like to put Valentine's Day on the back of my football table runner. So when after the Super Bowl is done, I can flip it because we usually have about a week until Valentine's Day. So that's how I make the use of both of those. Yeah, get ready, right?
Overachiever there.
No,
Oh
I was
yeah,
just
it's
gonna
easy
say
when you
that.
do
Oh
it
my
though,
gosh.
right? Because
That's
they're
true.
always right on top of each other. And then I'm like, shoot, I don't have Valentine's Day out, so whoop, flip it
I
over.
still have my summer table runner on her.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
Somebody needs to get on that.
Yeah. All right. The next item up that we have today is definitely that cool, crisp autumn air. This is the Tammy Table Runners Cider House Kit. This is the quilt kit, table runner kit, I should say.
Yeah.
Now, this is the Tammy Table Runner. The Tammy Table Runner is a tabletop table runner that roughly is about 17 inches by 40 inches, you could say. Yeah, about like anywhere between 17, 19 inches to about 40 inches for those Tammy tabletoppers. It uses a basic strip in the middle and then 2 borders. And then you also get the fabric in here to create your back as well as your binding. Yes, we said the backing is actually included in this one. We do have that. So as you can see, we have all of those fabrics right here for that Tammy table topper. Now it's called a Tammy table topper because our very own Tammy has created this pattern that you're going to get in here as well as the picture. She also makes up all of the samples so that you can see what they look like with those fabrics done up in there. All complete. The only thing you need to add is batting in there. Very, very easy and nice to make those. Island hopping now? All right, guys. This past week, we just started with just the introduction to our next mystery. And man, we are getting some great feedback and excitement over this next mystery. Now, I did the Aloha mystery, and I am super excited about this next mystery coming up because I had a hand in picking a lot of the fabrics that were put together for this. This is called the Island Hopping Mystery. Oh, so exciting. So, it is not too late, but you can't sit around on this because this is probably your last opportunity to be able to jump in on the island hopping and get the next set of clues. This is our next set of groupings. Take a look at this fabric. This is number 4. Is this number 4? That's 3. Darn, 4 right here. All right. This is our island hopping. Oh, this one wasn't as pretty as the others. All right, let's. Now I'm going to pull it out so you guys don't see the edges that I felt like weren't so pretty. Look at that gorgeous fabric. That is pretty, right? We can't just show that. You can't see so much. Oh my goodness, look at that gorgeous fabric. So these are pieces, and what's unique is each one of these fabrics is actually labeled with which fabric number it goes to. Aren't those so pretty? That has a little, doesn't no metallic. It's just like a little bit of almost looks like wheat maybe. So pretty. So these are all of the fabrics that you need for the hop. There's green in there too. Isn't that so gorgeous? Don't you love that? Look at that. So pretty, right? So these are a curated kit that gives you everything that you need for the top as well as the binding. And yes, Julie says she's in love with this kit. I know this one is really gorgeous, right? Each one is very unique. We have a purple way, we've got 2 kind of Christmas and winter ones, and then we've got some autumn ones, like so exciting, right? So last week we showed you 2, and this is another one. Oh, let me bend them a little bit so you can see those different fabrics in there. So pretty. Yes, this is a gorgeous one. It's been really exciting to see everyone get their kits. You're going to get your kit in a little baggie like this. Again, each of the fabrics are labeled. So when you get those cutting instructions, you are going to be ready to go. Now, the cutting instructions are actually going out this week. Last week was just kind of some basic information. So if you sign up tonight by getting the kit, again, if you buy the kit, you're automatically in on that hop. So if you buy the kit, you're gonna get that information from last week, and then you'll start to get the emails for this one. So that is kit number 4 is this one. Last, we'll give you a last peeker before we move on to the next one. So pretty, right? It's gorgeous.
So just for reference, when you get the clues and you start putting your clues together, the final pattern, the final assembly, you have 2 choices on how to assemble it. And
Oh, I forgot to say that. Yeah.
they're both about 70 by 90.
Okay, so
size.
Bill is telling me to remind you guys, because I totally forgot this. There's actually 2 different layouts that you'll be able to choose from when you get to the very end, and they're roughly about 70 by 90 inches. So about twin size is the size of the quilt. So it's a good size quilt when you're done. So
Not
that's yeah, definitely nice. So that was quilt kit number 4. All right, and then we have a quilt kit number 3. So pretty. Isn't that
bad.
pretty?
This was pretty.
I picked this one actually.
Wow.
So, no, but there, I love that one too.
This
Tammy, I think Tammy, you did that one, right? The autumn one. Did you pick this one? I like it. Yeah. All right. This
This
is the
one's
next one. This is our island hopping kit number 3. This does include an extra border option too, if you're wanting when you get those layout ideas. If you want to do the extra border, you're going to have the extra fabric in here. Can you see it? Yeah. So this one has that kind of holly and berries, but not so much like Christmas, that you could totally leave this out for the
Yeah,
winter
yeah.
because it just has holly and berries on it. We've got some gold in there and some really awesome greens. If you are a green lover, you're going to
Yeah, it's
like
pretty.
this quilt because
Very
it
pretty.
definitely has a lot of accents of different
Yeah.
colors of greens on them. Again, the size of the quilt in this mystery is about 70 by 90. You're going to get this kit. The kit does not come with a pattern because you're going to be getting those pattern instructions by email. It is a 4-week mystery. So each week you're going to get a new mystery clue where you can learn all the cutting and then do the different steps to create this awesome quilt. It's fun, it's pretty. I had the pleasure of being able to actually see it this year before everyone. So that was very, very fun stuff.
Mhm.
All right, moving away from if you want more, I should say, if you want more information on the island hopping mystery, you can also go to our website, bnpquilts.com. There are also other choices for kits, but remember, you do want to get in on that because they're very limited kits and that hop has started, so you don't want to get too far behind.
Mm.
I just figured out that Jill isn't on tonight, so
I saw that.
she's putting up.
Oh, yeah.
And
What
info
size
on
is
the
it?
sizes, right?
Yes. Oh, we're missing our friend Jill tonight. All right. So big shout out to hi Jill. She was usually on the background with us. She usually has the ability to type up all the sizes of things for us on there. Okay, next item up today is the Tammy Table Runner, and this is called All Seasons Fall. And it's a really fun, here, we'll move it a little bit closer to you so you can see. This just looks like quintessential New England, doesn't it? Looks like the Milford Pumpkin Festival
A little bit.
almost. Yeah, or Keene's old pumpkin
Old Keys.
festival. Yeah. I don't know,
Got
does
the
Keene's still
gazebo
do it?
on there.
Oh yeah, that does look like Milford's then. In the town of Milford, New Hampshire, they do the pumpkin festival every year, and this kind of looks like it could be from there. But this is our Tammy table topper, but also would make a really awesome wall hanging because it's just really pretty. It uses this big panel in the middle, and then two framed borders are put on this. In the kit, you are also getting a backing for it, so you'll see that the backing fabric looks like this one right here. And you will also get binding for it. So that would make a very quick wall hanging or even a table topper if you'd like. I could definitely see that as a wall hanging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The size of that is roughly, I think, 19 by 40. All right, now we're back up to this one now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now that second quilt that was hiding under there for us. This quilt kit is a very easy, super beginner can do this quilt. This would actually be a very easy quilt that you could work hand in hand with a beginner or even a child or someone you are just taking step by step with. It is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 13 straight stitches, honestly, to make this entire quilt. All it is kind of strips of fabric and then sewn together to create this quilt.
This is not piece. This is
Yeah,
just a fabric.
that's a fabric right in
That's a
here. And so
fabric.
is this one right here
Yep.
too. So you're not having to do major piecing at all. They're not seams that are going to line up or anything like that. It is a very quick quilt that can go together. And do you want to show them a little closer the fabric? There you go.
It follows the pumpkin pie Villa Rosa pattern.
Ooh, all right. That kind of sounds perfect for that. So the pumpkin pie Villa Rosa pattern is in this kit. It is a very simplistic, easy one to do. It is only $24.99 for this kit. So that is like a big sale item today. That is just about half
It's
off
49 by
this kit.
62.
49 by 60.
Yep.
That makes a perfect throw size, actually. Really nice spring colors too. That nice sage colors and pink and just really kind of that like country charm quilt. That would make a really nice one for someone who's getting married, maybe for a throw quilt, or just has a new home or something like that. So a great sale item today at only $24.99.
Micro brush.
Oh, guys, I talked about getting that item that is going to push you over the $100 mark for sure.
There you
And
go.
this
There you
is,
go.
yeah. This is
Not that
our
I'm trying to
micro
help you
busher.
sell this, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? But okay, this is my public announcement.
Public announcement.
Clean your machine. I always say we should, in all my classes, I'm like, you know what? The first of the month, we should do a public announcement of clean your machine. What are these? These are little applicator brushers that get all in the little crevices and nooks and crannies that clean out all the junk that you have in your machine. And oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe the junk underneath my trunk of the.
We've all done it.
Oh my gosh, so gross,
We
right?
should stop talking about it because the service repair guy is here. So.
No, these are great, guys. So these are machine applicators. So actually, each and every one of these does have a little bendable head, but it has this really cool little tip that is like, well, what do they say it is? It's this like little fuzzy head. It's a micro brush, and you can actually sweep out the inside of like under your bobbin case, all around everywhere, above your needle that sometimes gets like stuck with the gunk and the fuzzy stuff in there, and you can use these. They're totally reusable. You just take the little fuzzy off with your finger, throw it in the trash, and then use these. Oh my goodness. I'm loving that you guys are saying that you really love them because they're weird.
They're also small enough to use on your keyboard.
Oh yes, Heather does that here.
Yeah.
Yes. So use it on your keyboard. There are a lot of different things that you can use these for, but you are actually getting 25 in this package, and I'll tell you, like, this is, you'll have these for a good long time because you can reuse these. I keep them in my machine. I keep them in my little sewing caddy in my class, my teacher bag that I have. These are awesome to use. So take it from me. This is one of Nicole's favorite tools to use on your sewing machine. It doesn't matter what you have for a sewing machine. You can have an old featherweight. You can have the newest embroidery machine that there is. These are fantastic. So yeah, my PSA for the day today is clean your machine and change your needle while you're at it, right? So definitely, first of the month, do it. If you haven't done it after each project, like you should, this is definitely to be used first of the month. Maybe put it on your calendar. First of the month, clean your machine, right? Yeah. And if you're using fuzzy stuff like cuddle and flannel, because you know it's getting cold out, and yeah, we have flannel.
Anything cotton.
Use these. Yeah, totally works. Totally. Oh my gosh, they're so fantastic. All right. And that, oh, a hot item of the day. So here in New Hampshire, our state college is the University of New Hampshire. Well, guys, I know a lot of people who think that this might be one of the best Christmas presents that you could give someone who may be attending UNH or was an alumni of UNH, maybe a kid who aspires to go to UNH.
Support our college in New Hampshire.
There you go. Yeah, that too. This is our newest burrito style pillowcase that we have put together. It features the UNH fabric. Now, the Wildcats are the UNH. So we have our gray here for the cuff. We've got a light gray white for the flange, and then that UNH fabric for the body. Now, this fabric is unique to Bits and Pieces. You will not find this fabric anywhere else. So if you would like more of this UNH fabric, you can actually go to bnpquilts.com to purchase more of the yardage if you would like. But this is totally unique to us. And this is our pillowcase that we put together for UNH. Again, if you want more of the fabric, if you want to make a quilt of some kind or different projects, pajama pants or something, with that UNH fabric, we do have more of it on bnpquilts.com. And if you don't know how to make a pillowcase, I have a YouTube tutorial for that. So you can go to our YouTube, that's Bits and Pieces Quilt Shops YouTube, and we have a tutorial on how to make that burrito style pillowcase. So very easy, very simple, and a fun thing to do. So very, very cool. All right. And that's it, guys. All right. Again, if you like the items that you saw today and want to see more that maybe are in the lines, you can always go to bnpquilts.com to find all of the supplies and all of the goods that we have here in our store, or come and visit us. We're open 7 days a week here in Pelham, New Hampshire. We are located on 70 Bridge Street in Pelham, New Hampshire. Okay. We are on again tomorrow with Coffee Time with Christmas. Oh my gosh. Kristen tomorrow. We are actually going to be, I know, I think the calendar and everything. I'm thinking of it.
Let's not go
My
back there.
brain went
Let's
back.
not jump that far.
All right, guys, tomorrow, Coffee Time with Kristen is actually going to be midday. So they're aiming for around noon, they're thinking. So if you usually see them on your breakfast break at work, just know it's going to be probably your lunchtime at work. So just keep the notifications on to be able to know when they go live tomorrow, all right? All right. Thanks so much for watching us. Don't forget to check out of your cart. If you were watching us through Facebook and want to check out, you need to go to Facebook Messenger. If you're watching us on the app, just go right to that little cart and check out. Have a great night. We'll see you all later. Bye-bye.